male bees?
So this is a female-dominated society. So there's about 2 or 3% males. So the males, they're around for morale, aka sex. Whereas the females are the ones that are apportioning food for the hive. It's only the female bees that sting. Only the female bees make honey, and only the female bees make beeswax.
So generally out in the wild, do male bees represent about 2%?
Yeah, I would say with honeybees. We're all focusing just on honeybees in this discussion right now. With native bees, yeah, it's different. So here, see the white grubby things again?
Yeah.
So those are two-week-old bees. Whereas see how this is really glistening over here, right? So the bees will fly up to 3 miles from their hive, collecting the nectar and pollen. They bring it back, put it into these cells, the females do this, put it in here, and then they blow bubbles into the nectar to reduce the water content down. So it goes from 85% water content down to 17%. And once it's at 17, then they cap it over with beeswax like they've done up here and here. And then I know it's honey ready to harvest.
Could you remind me what the queen bee does?
Yes, so the queen lays eggs. So, and we're just dealing with, talking about honeybees now. So with the honeybees, they love to smell the pheromone of their queen, right? If they don't smell that pheromone, they stress out. They almost look like they're caffeinated. Then they immediately start feeding day-old eggs royal jelly from a gland. The female bees have a gland on their head that they feed royal jelly to. Then that, those day-old eggs form into queen cells. The first queen that hatches out goes around the hive, finds the other queen cells, opens them up, and stings them to death because she wants to be the only one. Then since her hive flies 3 miles, she flies over 3 miles from her hive and mates with on average 14 males.
Wow.
And then she stores that sperm in her for her entire life.
She collects sperm from the 14.
Yes. So she does these mating flights for about a week and a half to find all 14 males on average. So the queen sets the disposition for the whole hive. Wow. And so if you have a mean hive, you immediately requeen it, requeen it with a new hive, new queen, and then the next day the hive will be nice again.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't.
So the worker bees actually do have. They have to all agree on who their queen bee is. The queen bee is not nice.
Oh no. Well, we'll go over that when we open a hive. Okay. But yeah, when I requeen a hive, what you do is, like I have this one, like say where that over there where that pole is, right? So say that's the hive and I'm right here. Those bees would come out and sting me, and I was like, sassafras, you're done. So went in, opened up the hive, squished the queen, threw her on the bottom of the hive, so then they can warn her death for an hour or so. And then I came back and put a nice queen from a nice hive, put her in a cage, put her in that mean hive. Through time, they got to know her for like a day. And then after that, I released her. And then they took her as their own. You wouldn't want to take a honeybee hive and just kill the queen and let them start their own queen because she's got the same genetics, all those bee babies.
Yeah.
This could take a bit.
How do they mourn?
What?
How do they mourn?
Oh, well, they look at her, they like try to help her out, and then they realize eventually that she's... Yeah. So, I mean, you know, these guys are insects, but really, it's hard not to personify them because there are a lot of similarities between humans and all these other creatures, you know. We're part